Warning, this content may challenge your moral compass. Proceed with caution. If you're easily uncomfortable or unwilling to explore the darker sides of human nature, this journey isn't for you. As a creator, I urge you not to miss out on valuable insights just because ethics can be a barrier. Take this information with a grain of salt and be accountable for whatever you choose to replicate. Remember, if you're good at it, you won't get caught. Hi everyone, this is The Dark Mine. It's a new channel with brand new content. I will talk unscripted right now and I will go off script sometimes. Right now I will give you a brief introduction to what I want this channel to be and some things. I'm Portuguese and so you're probably gonna notice that my English quite sucks. But the information I want to give to you, it's for me of great value, and that's why please bear with me. In this channel, I am searching to give you more than just perspective, more than just information. It's completely a new way of thinking. I will base this off not only my psychology studies, but also from many scientific research that I will give to you. I will always point the references to you because this is all science. In case you didn't know, psychology is a science and psychology is the mother science. I say this because psychology is behind everything. Every social dynamic you have, every social encounter, and in case you didn't know, well, the house you live in, you're probably renting it out to someone, or probably someone built it for you, or you bought it from someone. Your job, well, someone had to employ you, right? Or maybe you're employing someone. All of this is social dynamics, is social relations, and we in a society completely depend on social dynamics. Psychology is not the study of the social dynamics only, but also about what people think, what people reason about. Why do people act the way they do? Their behavior. And when you understand these intricacies, you know how to shape this. You know how to use this to your advantage. How you can make people do what you want, when you want, and how you want it to achieve your own goals. This is unethical, and that's why you heard the disclaimer before. So let's just get this video rolling. Get yourself something to do your stuff. You can put the video rolling on the background. It's more of a podcast guide than anything else, so just keep on it. So, what exactly is dark psychology? It's the study of the darker aspects of the human mind, forging into desires, temptation, seduction, power, control, manipulation, and even persuasion. This isn't just a casual exploration, it's an insightful guide to understanding the intricacies of human behavior. Before we move forward, I will give you the disclaimer once again. This content may be unethical and challenge your moral values. Proceed with caution. And if you're uncomfortable with discovering truths that may disturb you, I advise you to think twice before continuing. Dark psychology is about more than just knowing. It's about empowering yourself to achieve the goals you desire. It's about understanding how to navigate social dynamics, manipulate perceptions, and wield influence with precision. Now, this next topic is really quite interesting. I will probably talk about it a lot because it's how things start out. This is also the part where we get into more of a point of view, but also the mentality you need to get any progress with the teachings that you will receive. Let's talk about control. Whenever you think you know yourself or others, you're likely mistaken. If you identify as a control freak, like most of us in this community will, grasping the fine variables at play will be crucial to securing everything you want. Remember, control is fundamentally a matter of perspective, and perspective is reality. This is the main teaching I want you guys to just take a grasp on. Perspective is reality. This one is my my line. This one is my it's my life. Perspective is reality is probably the phrase I will say the most. It's really my way of thinking. It's my thesis. Uh, my mantra here is simple. I want to provoke you to reflect, not just passively learn, but to think critically about the concepts presented. I'm here to explain perspectives that might reshape your reality. My intention is to equip you with knowledge about the complexities of the human animal, allowing you to analyze patterns and anticipate behaviors, giving you the upper hand in social situations. Still remaining on the same topic, let's cover some foundational truths that underpin human behavior. First off, humans are animals. Don't get the wrong idea, we really are. We aren't fundamentally different from other species simply because we can use language to communicate. Our capacity for thought is born from our ability to articulate experiences. At birth, humans are blank slates. And also, quick disclaimer, humans are blank slates is a theory, so it's not completely a fact as for now, but it's my perspective. Who started this is John Locke. You can go search for it. I will probably give you any articles about him or something about him in here, but what John Locke says is humans are completely their experiences. We are shaped by the environment. We are not born with any specifications. So your qualities, your way of thought, it's completely acquired by your environment, your experiences, and all that quite predicts who you are right now. So we are born as blank slates. Now, this comes from another foundation, which is completely fact. It's undeniable. Unlike other species, we cannot survive without assistance. A baby cannot fend for itself. Well, it requires the care of a caregiver. This dependency shapes our formative years and impacts how we interact with others throughout our lives. The journey ahead is essential. This path is not a social study, but a journey toward mastering control over your environment. As I said, the environment controls you, so learn to control the environment. I'm not here to advocate for an ethical domination, but to show you how to navigate human psychology effectively. If you desire to excel socially, understand your likes, reactions, thoughts, behaviors, and even your sexuality, you want to know where all this comes from, you're in the right place. In this community, we can diverge from the everyday sheep, leaning into the systems of society. We aim to become the hands that control the chessboard. Now, don't go around thinking everyone's inferior because they don't have this information. They're not. We're all the same. In fact, you cannot persuade nor manipulate anyone without empathy, which will be probably content for another video. What I mean with sheep here, this comes with a story. In class, I was listening some, I don't know how to put it, it was messed up shit. It was really messed up shit. Why? Because psychology, as I already told you, this is really important, it's huge. So, my teacher was giving us class about manipulation, persuasion. It was teaching us something that could be used to harm people, something that could be weaponized, really strong things, and it doesn't take you a lot to just reflect on it and understand that brands do it to you, presidentials do it to you. That's a lot. There's just a lot manipulating you by the second. And the part where I found out that I really wanted to do this community is the fact that I saw this colleague of mine, that classmate that put her hand up, and I was intrigued. I was like, okay, maybe I realized this. But the question she did completely determined that these videos are important. And the question she did was, is this going to be appearing in the next exam? And when I heard that, I was broken. I completely thought there was no salvation for this. So, when my teacher responded with, "No, it won't come out," my entire class completely just went off. They were on their phones, they were just writing stuff down, and they just stopped listening to that piece of information that was completely important. That's what I mean when I mentioned exiting the matrix. It's just realizing that this information can be used not only defensively but offensively. It's a weapon, a dangerous one, and most people don't really care for it. As you've seen, my classmates completely just ignored it once they knew it wasn't for any kind of evaluation. This is what I want to do. I want to give you this information for you to see its importance and use it. That's why it's a choice. Just you decide if you want to take the red pill or not. It's not up to me. It's completely entirely up to you. So, to finish this introduction of the channel off, I will just tell you a bit of what's going on. As we explore dark psychology's realms, I will teach you manipulation techniques that can bring the things you want right to your feet. Remember, success isn't a lottery. It's about understanding and exploiting human nature. Charisma is real. And through hypnotic suggestions, well, you don't need to possess overwhelming charm to influence others effectively. Imagine wielding the knowledge to read those around you, predicting directions, and guiding them towards decisions that align with your desires. That mastery is what I intend to share in this channel. We'll cover everything from the basic psychological principles to advanced manipulation tactics. As we navigate these topics, be prepared to question your beliefs and engage in discussions that might challenge your comfort zone. So, after all this, you ready to explore the darker side of psychology? Before I wrap up with this one, I want to thank you all for joining me in this journey. And you can go on Amazon. I will be publishing some books about this and that. I have already published my first one. It's called Perspective is Reality. And thank you so much. I'm V, and this was Dark Mind. I'll see you in the next one.